Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today was a massive day for the bulls on Wall Street. All three major indices closed solidly higher this Tuesday, April 14th. The S&P 500 gained 1.18% to finish at 6,967, placing it within striking distance of a brand new all-time high. The Nasdaq was the star of the show, surging nearly 2% to extend its winning streak to an incredible 10 consecutive sessions. Meanwhile, the Dow added over 300 points to close at 48,535. So, what fueled this powerful rally? It comes down to three key factors. First, we have a major shift in geopolitical sentiment. The ceasefire between the US and Iran is set to expire next week, but optimism is growing that a second round of talks will extend the peace. President Trump signaled openness to further negotiations, and that was enough for the S&P 500 to effectively erase all losses sustained since the conflict began. Morgan Stanley's Mike Wilson even noted this morning that the market lows are likely behind us. Second, we saw a collapse in energy prices. West Texas Intermediate crude dropped about 7% today, falling back toward $91 per barrel. This sharp pullback acts as a relief valve for inflation fears, lowering input costs across the economy and giving equities a green light to move higher. Third, the Q1 earnings season is off to a flying start. JPMorgan Chase shattered expectations with a record $16.5 billion in quarterly net income. Goldman Sachs also delivered a strong beat, with revenues rising over 14% year over year. Aside from a miss by Wells Fargo, the big banks are proving that the economy remains resilient. Looking at individual movers, the AI energy play is taking center stage. Oracle jumped another 5% today, building on yesterday's massive double-digit gain. This is all thanks to their expanded power deal with Bloom Energy to fuel AI data centers. Speaking of Bloom Energy, the stock skyrocketed more than 23% today after confirming they will deploy nearly 3 gigawatts of fuel cell systems for Oracle's infrastructure. JPMorgan even raised its price target on Bloom to $231. In the semiconductor space, Micron technology surged 9% as institutional money continues to rotate heavily back into high-growth tech. The bottom line for today is clear. When geopolitical fear fades and corporate earnings deliver, the market moves fast. With the S&P 500 knocking on the door of a record high and the Nasdaq on a 10-day win streak, the smart money seems to be betting on a very strong spring performance. We'll be watching closely to see if this momentum carries us to new records by the end of the week. That is your market wrap for Tuesday, April 14th. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay ahead of the curve. I will see you in the next update. Thanks for watching. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only.